No, I'll tell you. We were requested to do some excerpts from Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes.
Mr. Rogers is a very patient man. Will you stop fiddling with those lights? You've done enough damage tonight. We'll do medley. Miss Peters will sing Matchmaker, Matchmaker, Sunrise, Sunset. I will do If I Were a Rich Man, all right? And then we'll do Tradition, and then L'chaim. All right? You don't mind if I stand here listening to Miss Peters?
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fine, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. For Papa, make him a scholar. For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fine, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so strike me a match of my own. Is this the little girl I carried? Is this the little boy at play? I don't remember growing older. When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be so tall? Wasn't it yesterday when they were small? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, quickly fly the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossom even as we gaze. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, quickly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness
Kevye has a special line to God. And whenever he has a problem, he talks to him. And this time he says, Lord, I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. What would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty, bitty rich deedle, 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 diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And he's would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a splendid man. If I were a rich man, all day long I bitty bitty bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty bitty rich diddle diddle man, I see my wife might go there looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to a heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Why, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to phone on me. They would ask me to advise them like a Solomon the Wise. If you please, Reptevier, pardon me, Reptevier, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. This would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh, if I were a rich man, all day long I beady beady bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? Tradition! Day and night must cram before a living, feed the wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right, as master of the house, to have the final word at home? The papa! The papa! Tradition! The papa! The papa! Tradition! Know the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home. Who must raise a family and run the home, so Papa's free to read the holy book. The mama, tradition. The mama, tradition. Tradition, tradition. To life, l'chaim!
L'chaim, l'chaim, to life.
life has a way of confusing us, blessing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim to life, l'chaim, l'chaim to life. One day it's honey and raisin cake, next day it's stomach ache. Drink l'chaim to life. Our written and the written words of wisdom to be used when hardship must be faced. Life obliges us with hardship, so the words of wisdom should not waste. To life.